Hey, Siam here. This video I'm going to share with you why this guy on Twitter is a muppet and why crashes, market crashes, are a great thing. Okay, so I got a tweet a few days ago with a guy saying I was a bit of a doomsdayer, doom-mongerer type person because I'm always going on, well, since the year 2013, I made a 1-hour documentary called How to Profit from the Crash of 2016 because I said that we'd have a big crash around October 2016. Now, as we're sat here, it's March 2017, so I'm slightly overdue with that. However, I still, everything I've said, it has already happened, and so we're just waiting for some sort of trigger, like a black swan event of some sort. So I do believe we are still very close. Now, talking about the thing about crashes. Now, most people fear crashes. They're scared, and basically it divides people into sort of two groups. You have one group of people, which is basically all the sheeple in the world, thinking, oh my God, crashes are really bad, and they're scared and fearful of them. And then you have another very small group of people, mainly traders, investors, and people who just get it, that absolutely love crashes. And I'm one of them. I cannot wait for the next crash. Now, it's not because I'm hoping that people, lose their houses and pensions and whatnot. It's not that at all. And basically, I've just doodled a few reasons why they're really good. And basically, it returns assets back to fair value. So normally, during booms, we see crazy valuations like the tech bubble and another bubble that we're in right now. And things are crazy valuations. And so crashes, they return assets back to fair value. So people who either missed out or are sat in the sidelines in cash, you can then come back in and buy things at really good value. So crashes are great when it comes to that. Crashes tend to change bad policies. So, for example, Iceland was the shining example of what you should do with a crash, because they jailed all their bankers, they changed all sorts of legislation, and guess what? They are now absolutely prosperous and booming. And the rest of the world, we all acted like a bunch of muppets. No banker went to jail, the banks just got a little slap on the wrist, which was like a month's worth of income, and it was absolutely ridiculous. So all we did was basically put a plaster on gangrene or cancer, and we're basically kicking the can down the road, and it's making this next crash, which is pending, far, far bigger. Like, crashes are the best time ever to catapult your net worth. I shit you not. There are like, for instance, Black Monday in 2015, I was running a fund, and I managed to grow a £1.4 million account into £1.8 million in the space of half an hour on Black Monday. It was, yeah. So crashes, if you know how to profit from them and effectively look out for them, you can really catapult your net worth, and they're really, really handy. Yeah, and also, even if you don't know how to profit from falling markets, you can wait. You can wait till the markets hit absolute pandemonium, where in the newspapers and the news, everyone's saying, oh no, the market's crashing. And when you see it on Fox News or stuff like that, and you see lots of talking heads in the papers, or on the TV, that's your sort of contrarian indicator to start buying in. When there's blood in the streets, that's when you need to effectively start buying in. Yeah, it's like a flash sale. So if all of a sudden, like every petrol station in the UK, the prices of petrol and diesel halved, what do you think you would do? In fact, there'll be X Factor style queues by every petrol station. You would be loading up, you'd be filling your boots, you'd be buying buckets of petrol, basically. And it's the same with supermarkets. If you had, like, hell, not Black Monday, Matty, what's the thing in November where it's like the digital thing?
Black Friday.
Black Friday, there we go. Yeah, Black Friday, like, everyone goes batshit crazy trying to buy laptops and stuff like that because they're on sale. Whereas the market is complete opposite. When we have a flash sale, everyone runs to the hills, which is absolutely stupid. So having a crash is like a Black Friday flash sale. You need to load up, and then you can, if you're in high, like if you got in too high, when you sort of load up during a crash, you're pound cost averaging your position, so you're getting into a better position. Oh, and also, last point, in every crash in human history, what do you think follows a crash? A boom, a rebound of some sort. At no point in history has the market ever sort of crashed, like a global crash, and then stayed there. We always get booms. And the thing is, in a sea of variables, the only thing that remains constant is human nature. We are the only things that remain constant. Greed, lust, and power, and fear, and all these sorts of emotions, that's what drives humans, and that's what drives the markets, and that's why we see booms and busts, etc. So I wouldn't worry about them. We have a global crash every 6 to 8 years, statistically speaking, going back as far back as you want. So what I would implore you to do is to learn how to profit from it, because even if you don't want to trade, I mean, it takes me like 2 minutes a day to trade, but even if you don't want to trade, learn how to profit from market crashes, because then you can just profit from it at least once a decade. So yeah, hope that helps. My computer keeps bing bonging me, apologies for that, and I will see you soon. Cheers, bye bye.